Hey everybody, we're back in Satisfactory, and some of the more observant amongst you might have noticed that things have changed slightly in between episodes. So I went and I got our platform fleshed out, let's say. I got a lot more built. I've got some outlines of buildings put in here as you can see, and I'm just heading towards getting things sort of sorted and organized the way I want out here. So let's quickly review what's going on here. So yes, I have done some stuff. I've got the platform, like I said, mostly built out, or not mostly built out, but I have started building it out. And I'm falling. Awesome, good intro. So let's just go over what I've got kind of outlined here and what we're gonna do. So that's where our temporary base is set up right now. In around this rock column, which is not built out yet, is where we're gonna have our smelters for copper and iron and also probably our concrete. And they're going to feed into this building here, which is going to be where we are making our iron plates, our iron bars. We're also going to do copper sheets in here. And on this side, we're probably going to have copper wire, but we're going to use our alternate copper wire recipe, which I believe is, oh, it's not called copper wire, is it just called wire? It's just called wire, which uses caterium ingots, because we get 120 per minute per constructor with that, which is awesome. So we're going to do that, and we're probably also going to be building our cable in that same chunk. So it might be like 4 wire constructors and 4 cable constructors kind of in the same room. Over here we have the outline of our storage area, which I've already decided is not going to look like this. This part is probably going to stay. This is not going to be here. But we'll deal with that in a little bit. This room over here with these crazy angled clipping foundations is going to be where our space elevator is going to be. So this is going to be a bit of a tower with the space elevator making the space elevator part making machines inside it, and that's going to go up, and the space elevator is going to be on top. This foundation is a power generator, coal power generating station. This is a bigger coal power generating station, and way over yonder, which is what we're working on today, is another coal power generating station. You can also see I've got kind of a road in here, which is going to be delivering our coal and our steel. And these lines, these concrete sections here, which my truck is currently, or tractor is currently parked on, I'm thinking I might make them like a canal. So I'll delete the platform and have it open down to the water below, just for some like visually interesting things. But yeah, that's sort of the plan. For now, though, we are going to be building our coal, or our first coal generating station, and that is over here. So let's drive over. Oh, tonight we are drinking our copper themed drink, which is a Moscow Mule. It's copper themed because it's in a copper cup. A Moscow Mule is lime juice, vodka, and ginger beer. Cheers. Okay, so I built this generating station up slightly more than I had planned to, but I wanted to make sure I kind of had it laid out properly because all the other things, all the other foundations I've sort of outlined are dependent on where these generating stations are. So I wanted to make sure I had them kind of like the proper size and everything so I don't have to come back and redo it. But the plan is, with these, they're each going to be essentially 13 coal power plants. Each of these generating stations. Why is this not lining up? There we go. The only exception is the one in the middle, which is going to be 26. Because it's basically twice the size of this one. But it's two sets of 13. So 13 is the magic number in terms of being able to what you can supply with your water pipes. So we're using 13. And we have them double stacked just because it's going to kind of look neat. It's going to look interesting from outside. to have the 2 layers of stacks, and then these buildings will be fully enclosed, and it'll look beautiful. Trust me. Or maybe I should say it'll look beautiful, hopefully. I did something similar in our cliffside factory. Unfortunately, you never got to see it because we all know how that went, but it looked okay. And I think it will look really interesting sitting on top of the waterfalls here. This one's out too far, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, they don't want to clip, or they don't want to snap with the floor above being there, unfortunately, so I gotta kind of eyeball it. So, the way this is going to work... I thought I was going to back off the edge there. I'm going to have to put railings up there. I'm going to do something very bad with these plants, and that is I'm going to be drawing water from below. So my water pumps are going to be, well, down there somewhere. And it's going to be two water pumps fully slugged out in order to supply these. So one water pump will supply these 6, the other water pump will supply those 6, and each bank of these are going to have 1 power slug in them. I'm not sure if I put a power slug up there, but we'll find out. So yeah, that's the plan. So let's start. What do we want to start? There's a lot that we got to do here. I think we start maybe with the water pipes. We'll get those figured out, and then we're going to have to bring coal over, which is going to involve building another truck. Tractor. Man, one day I'll get that right. So this can be the tractor for our coal delivery, because I'm pretty sure this one is full of quartz. Yes, it is. All right. And yeah, this is going to be our road area. In here is going to be sort of our steel assembly area where we're turning our steel ingots into things. But I am going to want a truck station in here. I'm not 100% sure what that is going to look like yet, so we're just going to leave it. I'll throw a truck station in there just to deal with this for now, but that might, as always, it might change in the future. So for now, why don't we work on getting our pipes up here? And I think for that, we are going to want... We're probably going to want the... what are they called? The holes. The pipe holes. The pipe wall holes? Is that what they're called? I can't remember. Let's find out. Oh, thank you. Oh yeah, we also need all these signs and stuff. And the lights, yeah. So in management, floor hole, wall. I think we want both of these. And I got 4 more. Oh, I know what we gotta build. We need this. That'll give us 3 more or 4 more tickets? 3 more. What can I get with 3? I would like an industrial railing. That gives us 2. Pillars? Metal pillars? Concrete pillars? Frame pillars? Let's do frame pillars. Which we can't even build yet, but that's fine. Yeah, give me that coffee cup. Oh, also, I realized I've been hoping to get that screw recipe from the man. The screw recipe that uses the steel beams, but I hadn't unlocked steel yet, so obviously that was never going to happen. Steel is now unlocked, so I'm hoping it'll pop up, but I am running out. Oh, there it is, right there. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so I've been waiting for this, but I couldn't get it because I didn't have steel unlocked. But now steel is unlocked, I got that. That's very important. Okay, let's go. Why am I moving backwards? That was super weird. Let's go to Do I have enough sheet? Yeah, I got lots of sheets. Let's go and build some pumps. Now I have, I believe, yes, I do have a toolbar set up for this. And we are going to want these, I don't know what, like 0 and 9 maybe? 8? Sure. Now the problem is this is going to be kind of a pain to get down to the water. I think we will bring... I was going to consider bringing both pipelines up here, but that might not be a smart idea. Or is it? I don't know, maybe it is a smart idea. Let's try it. So they both fit, which is perfect. So that'd be real awkward if they didn't. I was worried this lake might be too shallow and they weren't going to fit, but it seems like it's going to be okay. Okay, cool. The other thing I want to try to do in this playthrough is I want to keep the power grids, like all my power generating areas, kind of on their own dedicated circuit that I can control with a power switch eventually. So that way if I do lose power, I can disconnect the rest of the factory from my power generating equipment. And I'm going to have to go down here. And that way I can reboot my power without having to draw from all my factory machines, impacting it. I should survive this. Oh yeah, no problem. Okay. So, both of these are down here. So we're going to bring one up on this side. And we're going to bring one up on the other side. Let's do this. One there. And one in the wall that is not here right now. Okay, so give me a door. Yes. No. Okay. Okay. Now I know this is... It's very bad to do what I'm doing, which is pump your power up so high in order to get the things. You should always have your pumps oh, this is not going to do what I want it to. You should always have your pumps above or on the same level as where you are drawing, or where you're going to use the water, basically. So this is a kind of a no-no, but we're going to make it work, damn it. Okay. And you, I believe I put over here. So let's do this. There we go. Now I have to slug these out. And these are absolutely going to need pumps. Now, I don't need a full 300 water. I think I only need 270. No. 27 and 22 and a half. That's 299 and a half. That's 300. That's basically 300. I do have to fully slug them out. Perfect. Okay. Right? 270 plus 22 and a half. Oh, no, it's not quite. It's 292 and a half. So there's a little bit of excess, but I'm not too concerned about that right now. Now, rumor has it, based on things I have read, that pump should snap to where the head lift ends. So the water extractors have a head lift of 10, and I thought the pumps would snap. They don't seem to be snapping. Maybe they'll only snap to other pumps, because you can see the lift on the pump here. So maybe that's what it is. Okay, well, let's just try this for now. Let's see what happens. Make sure they're going the right way. They are, and we are going to need a Mark II. Nah, we don't really. Because I can just use this. No, I can't, because it's going to be on a weird angle. So, let's do this then. Mark II pole. Okay. Now, these are not hooked up to power yet, so... this is obviously not going to work. Oh, no. I've done a bad thing. Okay. Nope, this. Put these like that so I can actually get up the ladder. Can I get the ladder now? Oh, this ladder's not even in front of the door. It's all going wrong. Okay. I am in the lake. Let's see. I should connect these to power now. I haven't decided. No, power's right here. Okay. So, why don't we put some walls? Yes, why don't we put some walls in? Why don't we zoop some walls in? Okay. We will actually put a gate in. That is nowhere near centered. You know what? I don't want it centered. Also, as always, thank you for all the tips and stuff you guys have been giving me. I am learning a lot of things that I should have probably known beforehand, but I didn't, so keep them coming. It does help. There are a lot of things I have not known that I am now learning. So, for example, holding control and unloading all of one type of item into a bin or whatever, or into your truck, like, that's very useful information. How is my power? Is it going to be able to support 2 slugged out pumps here? Oh yeah, because I got my generators going still. Okay. Or my biomass burners going, I should say. So we should be okay. Let's just get these hooked up. Come on. Come on. Alright. Let's see what happens. I didn't hook it up over here yet. Oh my gosh. Come on. So, I watched some of the Update 7 experimental branch stuff. Oh, wow. But they're not running yet. Why aren't they running yet? I do not know. Yeah, I watched some of the experimental stuff, and Paradise Island is still in the experimental build, so that makes me feel a little more confident about building where we're building. I'm probably not going to go too much further that way. I might build across the front of those waterfalls just for funsies, but that won't be for a little while yet. I just want to make sure they don't get rid of all this area before I commit to anything too much. But yeah, the blueprints look real nice. Okay, you're both running. How come it's not showing his power consumption? So my power consumption is still... Oh, there it goes. It's up here now. Okay. Okay. Sweet. So we do have to hustle a little bit here. Now these pipes, I think I want to put here. And this one can go upstairs. You know what? I did a bad thing here too. That's gonna have to go like that. Because I'm gonna need both of those open for coal. But I might be able to sneak it in like so. Hey, perfect. Okay, cool. Yeah, now these are off, so these should have dropped down again. Yes, they did. Okay, good. Very good. Very nice and well and good. Let me up here. I will make easier access to underneath at some point. But not yet. Can you reach the whole way? Oh, you can just about. Oh. I just realized something. I was going to do something here. I was going to have all of this down a level. Whoa, that's too much. Yeah, okay. It's okay, we can still do it. Just means this is going to be somewhere else. Actually, it probably means it's going to come up on that side and come this way, that pipe. Which is fine by me. Ladder, I would like you to go away, please. Thank you. You go out. I do not remember how long this building is. 2 more. Okay. There we go. Let's just do this. How are we gonna do this? I gotta make it come up right here. Okay. I would have built this in a slightly different spot if I had remembered this was the plan. Sadly, I did not, and now it's here, but it'll work. Okay. I want to make sure. I'm gonna have to come back and check these pipes. I'm not sure if where I put them is gonna work in terms of the head lift being correct. So, actually, you know what? This pipe can go all the way to the top. That's what that pipe's gonna do. This pipe is gonna be my feed pipe for here. Sure, and you can go right here. You can go right here? Yes, you can. Okay. Now, we're going to do something else here. So there's a way I want to set this up. And it looks like this. In here. Can you reach from here to here? I don't think you're going to be able to. No. But that's fine, because we have these fancy wall mounts. Let me guess, where's my other... Oh, there it is. Okay, I don't want to put this right in front of an input. I don't want you there either. Can you come down a little bit? Yes. That's not in front of an input, so that is good news. So I read up a bit on how pipes function. Oh no, I did want it there. Shoot. Okay, well, let's try that again. And based on how pipes work, you kind of want these loops when you have a pipe with a lot of feeds coming off it. Like I'm going to have 6 different T's in here feeding these generators. And I'll explain the reason behind that as I understand it. Okay, I need one more. Shoot. Well, it's not going to be pretty, but it'll work. So pipes fill on a section per section basis. Or segment per segment, if you want to call them segments. So when you have something like this, these are all a whole bunch of segments. But having this like this is one segment. Or actually, I guess it's 2 technically because I have a split here, but regardless. This is 2 versus, what, like 12? So, hypothetically, this should fill a little quicker than this. So if the water was racing, well, I mean, it's also on the bottom, so that'll also make it fill quicker. But if the inputs were equal into this would fill a little quicker and than this. So what this will ensure is that water gets down to this pipe sooner than it would if it was just flowing along here. Or that's sort of my understanding. It's not a great explanation of it, but that's essentially what I'm getting at with this. So let's see if these things have water in them. They do not, which probably means there is not enough head lift, or my pump is in the wrong spot. Yeah, this pump is probably not pumping where it is. Yeah, okay, so let's try it again. Let's put this here. So 10 meters, this is basically 20 meters up. So 10 meters should be sort of halfway. Yeah, this roof is like 20 meters above. Okay, so this is pumping now. Oh no. I didn't realize that. Okay. Actually, no, let's just do this. Now let's like this. So yeah, that pipeline thing, that was sort of how I understood it. That may not be exactly like that, but that was sort of the way I understood what I was reading. Okay, so this is going. Our head lift is 13 meters and steady, so that should be working. Should be. And I'm gonna obviously like decorate all this area too at some point. Just not right now. Good, so there's water in here, and our generator should be getting water. Now I don't think this gate is going to function the way I want it to, so let's get rid of it. Due to there being pipes in the way. No power. Is that because there's no coal in you? There we go. Cool. What we can do is we can stick a gate in here, and this can sort of be our access for now. And we can put, where's my architecture? Do I have an architecture tab? I don't know. 10. You can give me my architecture tab. So we can put this stuff in order to access this area up here. And by this stuff I mean these walkways. So yeah, that's why I built that little trench, just to kind of keep everything neat and tidy. Now I still haven't figured out how I'm going to access the second floor. Oops, I'm walking without building again. But we will figure that out, I'm sure. And yeah, that's sort of the plan for... Oops, I need one more. For this power generating station. So I'm going to put in a cut. I'm going to go do the same thing I did down there for the second floor up here. And then I will be back. No, actually, you know what I'm going to do instead? I'm not going to over the second floor yet. In the next episode, we're going to go get our truck station set up and start bringing coal over here. So we can start using these things. And we'll get these plumbed in as well. We'll start by plumbing these in. So stay tuned for that. Until then, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please give us a like and subscribe. It helps us out a lot. And we will see you next time. Cheers.